Hello fairy lovers, welcome to the weekly vlog. This week we are not travelling around anywhere, we're just going to have a nice weekend at home, even though there's a Stitch festival in London and there's something going on up in Perth. Is it the Scottish Roll Show? I think it is, I can't remember. Anyway, hang on, we're in Bury right now. It's a bit echoey because we're in the car park, this way. So we're just going for our usual bits. We're going to go get a few ducky eggs. Gonna pop in, see Gaynor on the market stall. I'm gonna try not to buy wool because I don't need any, but I mean, if it accidentally comes home with me, it's not my fault. Yeah, we'll take you a few other places as well, which are just fairly local, and I'm just gonna kind of show you what projects I've been working on, and yeah, we'll just have a good weekend. So let's go. We have made it. If you haven't already seen my Bury vlog, I take you on a tour through the shop in the Bury vlog. So I'm not going to tour today, I'm just browsing. But I'll show you what I buy, if I buy anything. Okay, right, so this is new. £1 a ball, unbanded, famous yarn. Let me have a feel. Who could it possibly be by? It could be Stylecrafty, I don't know. But like £1 each per ball. Should I? Shouldn't I? I just realised it literally says Stylecraft on here. So since it's £1 a ball, I'm going to pick up like 5 or 10 because I'm going to take them into Crochet Club at school. Because some of the kids have been like desperate for like more white colours, because some kids are even making cardigans now. So yeah, I'm going to pick up a few of these, take them into school, and just let the kids let rip. Din-dins.
How does it taste like?
Like 100 out of 10. So good. Vegetable pakoras. Beautiful. So unfortunately, Chloe has a massive lump under here. You can probably hear her meowing. So I managed to get an appointment at like 5 o'clock. It's 4:20. So we're going to take her to the vets. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but she is 15. So yeah, okay. I'll see you back in the craft room once we have got a diagnosis. Right, we are back from the vets, and luckily, not so lucky, but luckily it's just like a rotten tooth. So like I said, she is 15, she's a little old lady, so she's not going to have like pearly whites. So the vet, I gave her a little cheeky squeeze, it was all gross, and so he said, right, it's nothing serious, but she's going to need her tooth taken out. I would show you her little face, but because she's been to the vets and I've given her some antibiotics when we've got back, she's like really not my friend. So she's upstairs hiding under one of the beds. But yeah, so she's going to be fine. Panic over, because about 10 months ago we had a scare because she had, it was stopping her from closing her mouth. She had like a lump in the back of her mouth, and it was like half cheek, half gum, which the insurance doesn't tell you that they don't cover. So £500 to have that lump removed, but it was like benign, it wasn't cancerous or anything, so she was fine. But yeah, so I was like panicking in case it was something to do with that, like it had returned, but it hasn't. It's little rotten old lady teeth, and she's gonna have it extracted probably, like, I've got to book her in for about 3 or 4 weeks time, but she's on antibiotics for the next week, so she is going to be my absolute bestie every 12 hours. Anyway, right, so speaking of old ladies, sorry Nana, it's my Nana's birthday in approximately like 4 weeks, so I figured, you know how I'm obsessed with good old-fashioned DK. Well, I contacted Ashley Ann and I said, right, I need to make a hexagon cardigan, because I went up to my Nana's wearing my black one that was made with Woolcraft Diamonds DK, which is lovely. Absolutely adore that yarn. But it's like £2.50 a ball, and because I've made things with good old-fashioned DK anyway, like my pink hexagon cardigan, Nana saw it and she wanted one as well. So I've got some black good old-fashioned diamonds DK. Now Nana is she's been poorly, so she's lost a lot of weight, so I don't think she's going to take as many balls of yarn to make cardi as I need, so maybe like 4 to 5 still, probably about 4 balls of yarn to make a hexie. But I'm actually going to see how fast I can make this hexie in, so it might not be finished by like the time you see this vlog, but like by the time I do next vlog it's probably going to be finished. That is if I don't get sidetracked, because oh my word, like I get sidetracked so easily. Let me just show you what I got sidetracked with instead of working on projects that I should be working on. I'll just grab it. So this, it is just a 7-row repeat that I just made off the top of my head. This was the carousel DK that I got in the wool warehouse a couple of weeks back, and look at it, isn't it just gorgeous? Yes, I will do a tutorial on this because I actually want to turn this pattern into a hexie. So when I make myself a purple hexie cardigan, I figured this would be like such a nice like stitch, but isn't it so good? That is probably like 1 and a bit of like the 200 grams, like 120 grams or something. But yeah, it's really nice. Like I proper love all the details, and because like patterns are hard to come up with, but because I'm obsessed with maths and obviously I teach maths, once you've got like a pattern down and you understand stitches, it's not that hard. The hard part for me is the actual writing down of the pattern. So I don't know, maybe ChatGPT, if I just tell ChatGPT what I did, it might make the pattern for me. I don't know. I don't even know what software to write a pattern on. Do I just go on Microsoft Word and just do it, or is there something there that can help me? Also, maybe I could do like, you know, the diagrams that you get. But again, I don't know like where to write this pattern. So if you want to help a girl out on writing patterns, like please do let me know what software I would need to be able to do these. But yeah, so I'm so pleased with this. I'm going to just use all 3 of these. I was using a 4.5mm hook. This is the one that I got. I'll show you it properly. This is the one that I got from, where's it, Under the Olive Tree. I got this at East Anglia Yarn Festival, so nice little close up there. So it is like clay, and then it's pink, so it's just, and it sparkles as well, so obviously it's a bit of me, so pink and sparkly, anything. And now I usually work with a 5, like this is the 5 that I'm working with. This is from Hobbycraft, but then I just took off a little silicone jacket from like a basic Amazon one and just put it on there because I need something like grippy. I can't just work with a naked hook. Oh, speaking of the devil, here she is. Oh, let me just, yeah, okay. She's my friend again. Let me just grab her, see if she'll say hello. No, she's still not letting me pick her up, so maybe later on in this vlog you'll be able to see her. Bless her. Oh, her little face is so swollen. What a shame. Anyway, right, so I am going to just basically see how fast I can make this hexagon cardigan. I know that a lot of you have said that you want to see like how I make my hexies, and I will make that tutorial for you. Oh my god, I have so many tutorials I need to get out for you. I did say in the last video that I'm not going to be going to too many yarn shows over the next few weeks because I want to use these weekends, because obviously I work like, leave the house at 7 o'clock in the morning and don't get home till 5:30 sometimes, because that is the life of a teacher. So I'm going to use my weekends to try and get these tutorials filmed, but obviously today we had emergency, we had other stuff to do, but now it is crochet time. And obviously yes, I do procrastinate, but my procrastination ends up being beautiful sometimes. Yes, that will be a pattern that I will do, just like I said. So yeah, so a pattern, and it will be a video tutorial. It will be a video tutorial, I should say. I'm getting too tongue-tied. I've not had enough coffee. I need to just sit and crochet, and because I've been beside myself with my little kitty being so poorly, I just need to chill and crochet. So let me just like stick you on like watching me do this for like 2 minutes. So enjoy the process. she has made an appearance. Look at that little face. Oh, she's so swollen. What a shame. Here she is. You've probably just seen footage of me just at the rugby. So on the way back from rugby, we've stopped off near Blackburn, and there's a place called Stonehill Garden Centre. So, oh my god, my favourite flowers, pansies. Oh, there's so many of them. They're so cute. We're looking for a lotus tree, so maybe they've got them, maybe they don't. But we'll have a look. Let's go. We are currently, oh wow, it's muddy. Should not have worn wide leg jeans. Currently in amongst all like the cherry trees. Other people here. Hydrangeas, rhododendrons. What are these? Quite a lot of cool things. There tends to be a clearance section where I've got a couple of mystery roses, and the mystery roses were like £4. My absolute favourite rose is the rock and roll rose. I'll put a picture of one of the roses from my garden yesterday, and it was just amazing. So if they've got any of those, I might pick one up for Mother's Day for Granny. So I'll take you over to the roses. It's not a lotus tree, silly me, it's a magnolia tree, that's what I'm after. We have found magnolias. I want the one that's like slightly pinky purpley. I'll turn you around because the flowers on these can like be the size of footballs. It's amazing. Now unfortunately these are still kind of blooming, but I think I'm going to get one because there's a, like you see this colour here, you can kind of see in there, it's like a purpley colour. Try to see if there's any pictures. Like they literally go like huge. We drove past one the other day that was like this kind of colour, if you can see it, and it was just absolutely phenomenal. It was gorgeous. So yeah, I might take you on a tour of my garden, but I've not sorted it out for the spring. My little roses have got grass in them, but yeah, I've got 20 different types of roses, so I will take you on a tour at some point of it. But let's just grab other half to get this for me. Right, we just got back. It was pretty windy, so my hair's blown to smithereens. But yeah, early morning, rugby morning, it's Sunday. I was using my yarn holder from Tom Dyson, which is what I got gifted in my podcaster bag from the East Anglia Yarn Festival. So it was fabulous, it turns perfectly. I had my yarn coming from the inside of the ball instead of the outside because I didn't have time to wind the yarn up. But I think I got about 3 or 4 different rows of Nana's cardigan done. Would fit a small child now. How many rows have I got done total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 rows in. Now, I was pretty sure that I was going to do this as like 17 rows, but I don't think that'll be big enough. I'll just have to eyeball it. As long as it kind of looks like it's not really going to fit me, but it kind of would if I forced it on, then that's probably the right size. So yeah, but I also need to clean the craft. I can't even speak. I need to clear the craft room because there's a lot of tutorials that you guys want. So my aim for this week is to try and get back in from work and then just spend at least like half an hour just doing it. What I need to do is do more editing on some of the footage I've already took on, like, you know, making different tutorials, because there's about 3 or 4. So I actively do the tutorials, but like editing, because technically when you make a tutorial online, you kind of end up watching it like 4 or 5 times yourself, and it takes hours and hours. Sometimes I might have to voice over certain bits if I've I don't know, made a funny sound, or the cats were fighting, or I've said the wrong thing. Like sometimes when I'm saying, instead of saying stacked like single crochet to make like the type of double crochet I do at the start of a row, I don't even know what I say, but sometimes I say the wrong thing. So it's, yeah, I've got to finish editing the bit for the gingham cardigan, which I have promised for a while. I know a lot of you are still asking, like, when are you going to do the Ali jumper? I've started filming it, so I've actually started doing it. So that is like in the works, and I'll try and get out ASAP. I did show you a cat square. I can do the cat square in like a pattern. I don't think I'll make a full blanket with it, but I'll probably just show you how to do it. But I kind of started it and I forgot to write down in my book of secrets what I'd done, so I need to reverse engineer my own work. But yeah, that's pretty much what is going on. I'm gonna go up and tidy the craft room shortly because I cannot physically work unless my desk is tidy. And it's the same at school as well. When I'm at work and I need to get stuff done, if my desk is not tidy, I will not work. It's just like a neurodivergent thing. Anyway, so right, I might do another row of this. I just want to chill for a bit, and then I'm going to go up and tidy the craft room up, get the desk nice and clear, set things up, because I film things on my phone, not on this camera, because I've got a Pixel 7 Pro and it's really good with like details and stuff. So I'll film on my phone, and yeah, I'm just going to try and be as productive as I can, but I need a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, and I need to just chill for a bit because it was cold today. Sneaky, please tell me you are not making biscuits on the cardigan. What are you doing? No, don't make biscuits on it. Oh, you're so naughty. Oh, right, that's it. Confiscation. I'm looking a bit crazy because we just spent the last like 20 minutes trying to give the cat the antibiotics. So she's had like a poofy cheek. You probably saw it like earlier on in the vlog. So we went to Nando's. You saw me eating the hot sauce. Yes, children at school had to eat the extra hot sauce. So they thought I was lying. Anyway, so yeah, we got home and our cheek has kind of gone down, but then there just seemed to be blood in places all over the carpet. So we've just had a little bit of a clean. So it's gone down, whatever sore it is. And we've just had to like close all the doors and basically chase around. And yeah, so there's probably more blood off us than there is off her by this point. But she's taken the majority of this dose of antibiotics. And we're going to have to give her some more in the morning because bless her, she's got like blood here. Poor little baby. Yeah, but the operation to have the teeth removed is really costly. And like, I don't know if anyone's ever been through this with pets, but anything to do with teeth, gums, dental, doesn't matter how bougie your insurance policy is, they will still charge you. The insurance will not cover anything dental related. So yeah, go fund me for Chloe's teeth. Anyway, I'm not going to show you this craft room because it is embarrassing. It's not dirty, it's just messy. Like, it's really messy. I think I tidied it like 3 weeks ago. Even the cardigans are all messy because I keep wearing them. But yeah, so it's a bit of a tip. Even the desk is completely covered. I'm not going to show you that because it's well embarrassing, but I can tell you about it, which is semi-embarrassing. I did get something in from Temu, so I've ordered yarns from Temu, which I'm going to have a look at. Had a little feel of them. So you will hear my impressions of the Temu yarn in probably like next week's video. I don't know whether to do a bonus video on Friday with Temu yarns or whether or not to just make it next week's. Like, let me know, do you want a bonus video with my thoughts on the Temu yarns I ordered, or do you want like, I don't know, do you want like next week's vlog as usual with Temu in it? Yeah, anyway, that's pretty much what we're up to. I'm going to wind up the yarn for school because it's crochet club tomorrow. I'll probably film me like a little speedy thing of winding it up because my yarn winder is just there behind me. But like, my god, this room, right, I can't even think to do anything until this room is tidy. So I've procrastinated all day. I've even been out to Nando's. I have just procrastinated. I would rather sit and work on a brand new project than tidy things up. Anyway, enough of my neurodivergency. Let's tidy this up and you can watch me wind some stuff up. Realised I forgot to show you guys something that other half got me for Christmas. I'm just using it to cover up the messy desk over there, but he got me a jigsaw with my screen, you know, like my little title screen. It's a jigsaw, so if I fancy not crocheting and just like doing a jigsaw, he got me this. I think I might frame it because it's well cute. I think I'll have to take it apart and put it back together at least once, but I think I'm going to go get a frame for it because it is well cute. Oh, I've got yarn everywhere. My nose is fluffy and everything. I just realised that I got some things on Vinted because I love buying patterns and buying yarn. And well, I got these patterns on Vinted because I saw it and I was like, that's really cool, I'd love to be able to make that. And the way that they arrived, they were like packaged so cutely, and then I was just kind of sat on the bed, and then other half comes in and he's like, oh, what's this? And he opened one of them. I was like, how dare you? I wanted to open that. Anyway, I wanted to open it with you guys, but anyway, so on Vinted I got this romantic lace knitting, 20 gorgeous designs for every occasion. I think it was like £1. It comes with some, I don't know what these are, like sheets, like diagrams. It's like proper nice. Knitted, there's like a whole series of knit cats and kittens, very British baby knits. Not this year, maybe next. Let's have a look. There's cast-ons, there's just like, there's loads, like look at this. And there's some really pretty ones, like who doesn't want that? That's really pretty, it matches our trousers. I don't have any mustard coloured trousers, but look at these. So what I was thinking, because obviously I like to buy bougie yarns, what I could do is, like, only if you guys are interested, because like I like to support small businesses and I like to crochet. I'm going to learn to knit. I'm still tidying my desk while I do this. So like if I was to, I don't know, like buy really bougie pretty yarns from whichever vendors, and then either do like giveaways or maybe like get an online store and just like sell the things I make, which would include my own designs, because a lot of the stuff that I do, sometimes I'm in my own little world and I don't actually like vlog a lot of the stuff that I'm doing. So you've seen me making like my Nana's cardigan, you've seen me make that blanket, but there's loads of other projects. I think I've got about 15 projects, and it's like I like to spend time with each one. I can't just sit and complete one. Like, let me know if you're the same, but I can't just sit and complete a project from start to finish. There has to be some kind of break from it. There has to be, because I have so many ideas in my head that if I don't start getting it out, like here's a good example. So this cat one, which I need to do a tutorial, I know, and also I do need to know what kind of software I would use to try and make a stitch diagram, because maybe that I could just stick it on Pinterest or in an online blog or something and be like, there's your cat pattern, and I would do a video for it. But yeah, like, so this just came to my brain when I was in the middle of another project and I had to stop and make it before it disappeared forever. So that's like why I have so many projects on the go, because sometimes I just need to like empty my brain out just a little bit so that it can just like, you know, allow things to happen. Anyway, I'm going to put this back in my unfinished projects drawer. There was a couple more things I got. So this one was kind of wrapped up with the romantic lace knitting book. This one is Ancient Knitted Shawls and Wraps by Tessa Laurent. Wow, it's like proper like old school. Is it 70s? Is it 80s? I've not had a proper look at it, but it tells you suppliers. Francine Duncan & Co, Falcon Wools, Silver Knit. There's just like, where's the date? Is there a date on this? Oh. First published in 1984. This book is older than me. Wow. And some of these are really cool. I don't know if you can make that out. It looks like a ghost. How cool is that? 19 complete patterns. I think this was also £1, if not £1.50 on Vinted. Obviously I had to pay postage, but like these, like it gets like a black and white picture. It's like proper old school, and like I don't even know, is that with boucle yarn? Materials: hand spun Wensleydale one ply slope, Icelandic Lopi DK slope yarns. What's a slope yarn? Is it like a lazy sheep? I don't know. But there's like loads, so I figured why not? It's £1, it's cool. It was like the same seller had them. And then there was this one. I've not opened this one yet, so it's still in its tissue. How cute is that? It should like put like washi tape. Then the other half was like, ooh, what's this? Getting more excited about knitting books than me. Anyway, so let's open this one. This one is, I can't even remember what I bought now. Oh, it's 2 in 1. Okay, right, so first book of modern lace knitting, and then it's got this gorgeous like thing, because like the walls in my house are really bare, and I figured why not fill them with art, like fibre art. So I would like to like make things like, you know, with hula hoops and you make like a mandala, that kind of thing. So like I know I make a lot of clothes, but I'm just trying to look at something cool to show you. So I make a lot of clothes and like basically cardigans and scarves and stuff, but I want to branch out. I want to do some fun stuff because I have a hell of a lot of yarn here. And not much has been done with it. I just keep adding to it. There's like a bed cover, which is cool. And it's got like a diagram. No idea what this diagram means. I'm probably going to have to learn it. Candlelight design bedspread. coronet design. Then there's like a doily, which is cool. As if that's knitted. That looks really complex. Yeah, it's a doily. There's, oh, little heart doilies. How cute is that? So 70s and 80s. What year is this from? Wow, no way. Shut up. This is in really good condition. So manufactured in the United States by Crochet Corporation. This Dover edition, first published in 1972, is a corrected republication of the work originally published in 1954. Yeah, okay. Copyright 1972. Shut up, is this from... This can't be from the 70s, it's too clean. Anyway, that was that one. It just must be like a republishing because it's dead glossy. It's not like this one. Yes, this one is from the 80s and it's not even like... It doesn't look half as young as this one. Anyway, that's those ones. And there's one more. Oh, because I've tidied, there's just fluff everywhere. A beginner's guide to lace knitting. So you can see I went a little bit wild. I don't think this cost me more than like £6 for all of these books. But this one's got like diagrams. I like a good diagram because I think my brain's more 3D than it is. Like I feel sometimes that I'm allergic to verbal and written instructions. But if I'm shown something, then it's fine. I can do it. That's pretty. That's a nice colour, that one. So, lovely lace scarf. Indeed it is. No idea how I'd do it. Yeah, winter lace afghan. This bag, you can make a market bag. So that's cool. Some good things to keep me busy there. Oh, and I did say I was going to show you the progress on my knitting. So, I have been knitting. I have many project bags here. These, oh my god, the fluff. So, I got some Woolcraft Pebble DK and I love it. So, what shade is this? Does it say shade 8181? And I have, so these are not the needles that I bought at East Anglia Yarn Festival. These are ones that I got. I don't even know where I got these now. But look, this is what I've knitted. Isn't it so non-crochet? I think there's a couple of mistakes. There's a couple of dropped stitches. But I think I've kind of got the hang of it almost. Obviously it would need blocking when it's done. But I got 3 of these in the hopes that I would make myself a scarf. So sometimes when I don't get sick of crochet, but when I just fancy doing something a little bit different with my hands, then I'll just pick this up and I'll just add a row to it. Like other half knows that I will literally come upstairs to get something and get fully sidetracked, and then I will like just stand in the doorway of the craft room just knitting, and all you'll hear is, and then he'll shout upstairs like, "Did you get that thing?" And I'll be like, "What thing?" And he'd be like, "What you doing?" I'd be like, "Knitting." And he'd be like, "You literally went up there like half an hour ago to get like the cup that you left upstairs." And yeah, so I'll just be sat making this. Anyway, I'm going to pop this back into this bag because that's where that one lives, along with I've actually got something for my crochet club. I was going to crochet something that says crochet club, but alas, it's not finished yet, so I'm not going to show you. I'm going to make a video on everything I made for my classroom. I think I want to have another little clear out and put things on Vinted, but probably not this week. I've not linked my Vinted underneath my videos for a couple of weeks. I think I've only got one thing left on Vinted, and it's literally just this bunch of Sirdar Snugglies because the cotton, like I can't work with it. I'm not a fan. So there's a pink, a purple, a more purpley purple, a green and a yellow. So that's on my Vinted currently. I can link it down below if anybody wants it. It's just, I'm not selling it for more than I bought it for. It's probably about like £5-6 less than what I paid for it, but I don't have any room for it. I don't need it. I'm not going to work with it. So bye-bye. Okay, I'm now just clearing my desk. I kept wondering, right, because like when I'm teaching, I mark things at home. So I'll just I'll do a test with the kids and then I'll bring it home and mark it. And every time I get back to my classroom, I'm like, where's my red pen? And I think other half's been just like bringing the pens up to my craft room because he knows that I usually sit at the desk. So I've kind of got like a whole array of like red pens. There's even more. So I'm going to take those back to school tomorrow along with the yarn. Tidy's going pretty well. I'm finding all of the like little like cards and stuff for like businesses, because I pick up loads of cards so that I can remember where I've been shopping. I'm literally just tidying this now. So yeah, the desk's pretty tidy. I got this cool bag. Where's my cool bag gone? So this little stitch marker bag, which I showed you in the podcaster like the thing I was gifted from East Anglia Yarn Fest. So I'm just going to kind of put all my stitch markers in, like not all of them, but like my nice ones, because I have a lot of nice stitch markers. I've got like the riff-raff plastic ones from Amazon, but like all the nice ones I can keep in here. And I got the ones from so the little thing that I was just swinging my yarn on at rugby this morning, I also got little cute sheepy stitch markers, if you can see the little sheepy. So I got a whole bunch of those from Tom shop as well, which are just well cute. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with cleaning this. I'm just going to get like the rest of the little bits in the rubbish bag, but I think I'm good to go with filming the rest of my Temu video. And I'm going to pull out the gingham cardigan. I'm going to do the sleeve like I've been putting off for weeks and weeks. And then actually yarn is on holiday this week. So, but I did message her and say, look, I need purple yarn. I need this yarn. I need that yarn. I mean, she's already sent me this huge, where is it? There's like a, where have I put it? I've got like a huge, I bought 13 balls of black sparkly yarn for Nana's, well, not just for Nana. There's like my auntie wants a black cardigan as well, because it was, what can I say? I make nice cardigans. The people want them. So I've got all the yarn for that. But because you guys want a tutorial, I would like to make myself a waffle stitch hexagon cardigan in sparkly blue. Yeah, jokes. Yeah, if you know, you know. I would like to make a nice purple cardigan, like hexy. But what I showed you, the little blanket, with this yarn here, so this stuff downstairs, I showed you with that. So that pattern can be made into a hexie like really easily, and I just thought it would be a nice textured hexie. So I'll tutorial that as a hexie as well as that as a blanket. So yeah, I'm not going to be going many places over the next few weeks because I need to get these tutorials out, because like the room is kind of tidy now. So I mean, I say it's tidy. It's organized. It's like, so this is like the riff-raff that I kind of would use for just like random odd projects. And this is like the end of projects here. So all these, the end of projects. So if you want me to put these on my Vinted, I'm more than happy to do that, because at the minute they're just for decoration. But like actual projects. So this, the whole Christmas bag, ignore the, these are not just cardigans I've made. These are like all cardigans I've bought. So that's my East Anglia yarn bag, which has now got Nana's project in it, if the camera will focus. This is all of the Aldi yarn, because I'm going to make you guys a jumper tutorial with Aldi yarn. This guy's just sat here because I'm going to use it after I've finished off the first one. So this bag here. Now I had started a Christmas present cardigan. I'll show you one square. I don't know, like if you've not been following me since Christmas, if you're fairly new, you will see that I was trying to make a cardigan of like all of these squares, which was just a Christmas present cardigan. And I think I needed way more than what I've got, because the whole thing was just going to be a granny square cardigan. And somebody has asked if I'm going to make a tutorial on how to make a granny square cardigan. Yes, I am. This will probably be out closer to like September to give you time to make it, because it took me ages. Like literally look at all of these, and there's more in there. So there's tons. So I need to finish that one off. And maybe schedule it for when we're away getting married, so then you guys can like try and make it yourself, because it takes a while. What else? So this here is the massive Christmas bag, if my camera will move down. So this bag here, that's sister-in-law's blanket. It's also mother-in-law's cardigan. So that's Nana's cardigan. This is just like cardigans that they are clean. They're just, I will wear them for work. So in the one below, there's so Aldi, and then I've got like Powerpuff Girls. I've got some of the stuff that's listed on Vinted. And this, so down here, don't look too much there, but that was my Temu yarn. Hello camera, I'm over here. So my Temu yarn, which I'm gonna do my review on, which I've got my opinions on it. I'm just getting the camera to sort itself out. So I've got my opinions on the Temu yarn. I'm not going to give too much away now, because it is going to be a video that's going to come out either Friday this week, or you can see all the yarn up there. I'm such a hoarder. So either Friday this week. I just need to make all the little swatches for it. I was making one swatch and was pleasantly surprised at how it looks. So I'm not going to give too much away. I've been making a gorgeous cardigan with Home Bargains yarn, so I need to get that video out as well. So there is a lot coming. Anyway, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I've took you on an adventure. I've took you to the garden centre. I've showed you what I'm up to. I've showed you my new knitting books. I've told you all about Chloe. I don't think I can get her to make an appearance because she's hiding somewhere. Sneaky made an appearance as well because Sneaky was attacking a pen. Anyway, I think that's probably where I'm going to wrap it up for this video because I have rambled on for ages. I'm going to put all my bougie yarns away. Oh, I can actually see Chloe just walking along there. Hello, gorgeous. Did you hear that? That was a hiss. She's not my friend. Anyway, right, so, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. And if you have made it this far, thank you so much. Apologies, I did not take you to any festivals or any yarn events this weekend, but I think I do need to knuckle down, get organised, because people are asking for these tutorials. And I'm just off shopping, and I need to get these tutorials out for you, because what's the point in buying all the yarn if I'm not going to make the things that you want me to make? Anyway, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I really do appreciate those who have subscribed. Welcome if you are a new subscriber. Stay for the chaos and the yarn and hopefully the tutorials. Anyway, with that said, I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Bye!